Hello again for the GIOIELLO project. In today's video I'm going to show you how to hem the t-shirt version and the fitted dress and the sleeves for all versions. First thing you do, you finish the raw edges, both of the sleeves and the t-shirt and the fitted dress if you are doing these options, if not only the sleeves. And then you're going to press at 2 centimeters, which is 3/4 of an inch, both the sleeves and the hems of the t-shirt. Here it is pressed. Now, you can do it in two ways. You can do it on the wrong side near the edge, or you can place your a magnet so you know you go straight. Here we press 2 centimeters, but we are going, if we're using this method, we are going to stitch at 1.5 centimeter, which is 5/8 of an inch, if I'm not wrong. Why? Because the risk is not seeing on the other side that we go fall over the edge. So in order to be sure we stitch all around correctly, we are going to put our magnet at 1.5 centimeter and stitch all around. Here I'm using my industrial machine, so if you have one, you can stitch with the regular straight stitch, because the stitching of the industrial machine, even if it's linear, straight, it's elastic. But keep your stitch short, small. I'm using 2. The length of the stitching is 2. And this is how I always hem knits, and they don't, the stitching doesn't break because it is elastic. If you don't have an industrial machine, use stretch stitch that you have on your machine, on your sewing machine. You can find a list of stretch stitches that I recommend in the file of the GIOIELLO project. You can use either a small zigzag or a light bolt stitch, which is the perfect straight, how I can say, stretch straight stitch for sewing machines. Okay, whichever method you use, just while you're sewing, don't pull. While you're sewing, just guide the fabric. Don't stretch, don't, just slowly. If you are a beginner sewist, just baste all around so it stays nice and flat, doesn't move, doesn't shift. And also you can use a layer of tissue paper under. I use the paper, I trace patterns. So just put it under, so it will help feed the fabric with the feed dogs. How I actually do it is I use this special presser foot. I don't know the name, but this part is mobile, it moves, and it helps me go straight at the same distance. It's 2 millimeters from the edge. I go all around like this. This is how, if you can get this foot, presser foot, it's amazing. One thing, I said to keep this stitch straight if you're using straight stitch, to keep it small, because the smaller the stitch, the less it breaks. Okay? And don't forget to use the ballpoint needle or jersey needles for otherwise your needle is going to skip stitches. You hem the sleeves in the same way. Look how the stitching is small, and if I pull, this is as much as I can do with one hand, but it doesn't break. It doesn't break because the stitching is small. Now the next step is to press it's going to look like this before it's pressed. You see, it looks all wavy and ugly. Now press it with your steam iron and you'll see how it's going to change. Okay, here it is, the hems. And I usually don't use the twin needle because I don't like the result. Between the two needles, it creates like a, I don't know how to call it, an ugly effect, which this is why I don't use it. I also have a cover machine, but I really I really don't like seeing two lines of stitching, because it to me personally it looks very industrial, so I don't use it. I read my favorite method is this one with the industrial machine, just one stitching. Otherwise, I repeat, the very nice stitching is with a light bolt stitch on your sewing machine. Okay, this is it. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.